I have I have my week one, uh, for the MCA. My opponent's got a pretty scary team. Uh, Masquerada's, he has Masquerada, Terra Chi Terralando, Rotom Wash was pretty scary for me, so was Gudra. But first up, I have my Ogrepon. Ogrepon pretty strong into his team. Low kick kind of fries his Gudra, which is his mains, probably his main switch into Ivy Cudgel. Uh, yeah, the only mon he wants to switch into a Cudgel and then not die to the coverage after is Fortress. Well, I'm not very worried about here because it's not very good to me. Heavy duty boots so I can avoid webs from Rabambi. Um, and I mean rocks from Lando or any of if he does bring a Glimmet, I can ignore those and come out in and out. But Lando and Meow really scare me. Like I had EV to ISP Rabambi after what's it called Terra and Choice Scarf Chi after Terra. So yeah, I have close on my stab move, low kicks for Hudra, using a pivot and spikes because spoilers, I'm not bringing Glamora, so I can, but Hazard's still pretty good into him, and I can weaken Hudra and mainly Meow if Meow's not boots, Fortress. So yeah, um, I'm still pretty scared of Meow. I'm pretty scared of Meow and Landorus. So I have physically defensive hip on top. Um, Triple Axle for Lando, close combat for like everything else, rapid spin to get rid of hazards, and Endeavor because I don't have anything better to put in the slot. And it lets you bring something like a Rotom down to like 10%. Hoop on bound, maybe even the fish after it Terras, because it's probably gonna be like Terra something, probably like water is my guess because of Palafin. Leftovers for healing. Yeah, just full fizz stuff. Here we have Florist. April my Florist. This is full spit F for Chi. Ideas I can live an overheat. I can live two overheats. Either Color Wish or Calm Mind or even Endeavor it down. I know two Endeavors is a little strange, but it's really good here. It also lets me cripple Lando that thinks it's like free to like set up on this because Floor just can't really do much to Landorus from the Calm Minds. I can just Endeavor it down to like 20% after another week. I know it's a little strange, but I didn't want to run Baton Pass and Calm Mind because then I feel like, oh, if I want to Wish Pass, I just can't click Calm Mind ever. So I didn't. But yeah, for offense, my Weavile is also pretty strong here. Protective pads to ignore a Helmet Landorus, a Helmet Terra Landorus, or a Random Wash Rocky Helmet, or maybe even Hudra. Knockoffs, pretty spammable Dark Stab. It's just here for stab really. Low Cake for Hudra, and then Sword Dance, obviously. Yeah, not much else to say. So next I have my Choice Band Palafin. It just hits like super hard with banded. Like Rotom Wash, fit like a visitive Rotom Wash takes like 50 from an admin banded crash. And I'm EV to outspeed. Oh, I outspeed Rotom. Close combat's here for Meow mainly. Uh, of course, and Gudra, and yeah, Sui and Gudra. I am still pretty scared of Gudra though. Um, and so I have Landorus. Its attacks are pretty spammable here. Earth Power. Rotom is a bit of a problem, but I can just go into my Ogerpon. Earth Power, yeah, like I said, Earth Power is really spammable. I think Meowscarada takes like a big chunk. So I can actually chunks Landorus Therian as well. So yeah, it's just standard offensive Lando. Outspeed and non-scarf to you. So yeah, it's my team for week 1, and I'll get into the battle. I know normally you wouldn't show the replay, you just like record while actually playing the game, but I was super sick. I'm still pretty sick right now, but I took some Advil, so I'm fine. Yeah, I was super sick during the game, and I didn't really want to commentate on it. So I'm just here with the replay, and hopefully it'll work. He's Terra Ghost Landorus, Terra Fire to you, and Terra Grass Ogre 1, obviously. So, I mean, yeah, let's go. The reason I didn't. Oh, yeah, okay, so my worry is that if he's like super defensive on this turn, my triple axle, like, okay, well, one, I didn't want to gamble with Terra Ghost because he could either triple axle. If I Terra Man, shut up, Discord. If I triple axle and he terras, he kills me back with like a Stone Edge. And if I knock off expecting Terra and he doesn't Terra, he kills me. So it's like a 50-50, and I don't really want to risk my Weavile on that. It's really good. So I went to my Him on top, which is my Landorus check. He doubles into Rotom. So I just go back to floor just because this is my Will-O-Wisp Absorber. It doesn't really care about that. I think I clicked Calm Mind too, right? Yeah, so, I mean, I just probably could have wished here. Give me a free Palafin, could have gotten Palafin online pretty free. I kind of wish I did, but this works too. I mean, it's a little unfortunate, but it's fine. Okay. Can I mute my Discord notifications for like a moment? Hang on. This is really loud. Uh, okay, I muted it. So, I did make the read for him to go. No, I'm not. Oh shoot, my bad. I did read him to go Lando in the CC. It was a little unfortunate because it was a little risky because he could have also gone Rotom, but this worked too. And I got some beautiful damage, and he used Rocket Helmet. So my Him on top does kind of lose like all of its health. I mean, I was perfectly fine with sacking my Him on top. I didn't want to Rapid Spin in case he tried to save this. Why didn't I Rapid Spin there? Oh, because he's Terra Ghost. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Meow. I could not figure out its set based on the U-turn damage. That'll be important later. So on this, I am guaranteed to outspeed. I'm EV'd. I will always live a non-Scarf set, and I already know he's not Scarf. So I'm gonna get a free Palafin activation on that. Oh my god, I'm dumb. So yeah, I got my Palafin online for pretty much free. Huge will was missed there. I wanted to wish, I think I wish here, right? Because he goes Kudra, and then this is like a free into Palafin in my thought process. Because no matter what he goes into on the Volt Switch, like if he goes Meow, I can go, well, if he goes Meow, I can just stay in. If he goes Fish, I can also just stay in. Probably. I probably could have stayed. He goes, what's its name? Gudra, though. Works out nicely. If we go Hoopa, I just went, either you or Palafin. Yeah. I did that. It just gives me a free switch in, and I'm at full health. So you're close. So yeah, I take Ice Spinner. I can just click close combat. It's pretty much a free kill. He does give me Rotom, which I was very happy about. Um, Looking at this right now, my Palafin goes pretty insane in the end game. This was a mistake. I should not have sacked my Florges, I don't think. That was a pretty bad decision. I don't know why, but I didn't really have anything for the Meow there. So I did like this play. So I did have a tiny sneaking suspicion he was Choice Scarf, but this will be important later because he switched here and didn't just click Flower Trick. I knew he wasn't Scarf. I was pretty sure he wasn't Choice Scarf. It's be important later. I mean, yeah, Choppleberry. I didn't expect that. I thought he was a Solvest. I don't know why he'd be a Solvest though. My Golden Go, I guess. But I just go Lando Revenge Kill, but now pretty bad because this is probably Scarf Chiyu. Uh, so I know he's Scarf. I can just go Finn here. My thought process was I flip on this, I hit the meow, go into Ogre, Terra, kill it with U-turn, and then clean up with Jet Punch. Because I know he does go Ogre, he does go fine. Now here's the turn where all I said, oh, this will be important later. Here's why. Um, so because he's already scarfed you, I didn't think he would run double scarf. Two, because he stayed in, he switched out instead of just clicking Flower Trick on my Weavile. I was pretty convinced he was Boots or Banded, but he wasn't. He was scarfed, and Ogrepon gets absolutely smoked. Yeah, probably a misplay. I definitely could have wave crashed on the turn with the fish, and I could have brought this down into Jet Punch range. I could have just sacked my Ogrepon, but I was kind of convinced he was banded, so he just sacks. Yeah, I said in chat actually right now, dude, I had a sneaking suspicion you were Scarf, but I didn't want to act on it. I mean, yeah, I'm not lying. So yeah, now just cleans up. No crit, unfortunately. Crit would have won me the game. I would have felt really bad if that crit, but I mean, yeah, GG to my opponent. Uh, that was definitely a throw on my part. I definitely should have wave crashed that turn instead of flip turn, but yeah, it was just a oversight on my part. I didn't expect Scarf Meow. I thought he was banded. Also, because I have Gamora, I thought he would want his pivots to be boots. So what's it called? So they wouldn't take like 12% from rocks, 12% from spikes, and get poisoned every time they swapped in. So I'm pretty sure it'd be boots. And none of the mon that got killed by Meow I could actually count for banned. Unfortunately, Forgus, Flower Trick, crit, always kills. Well, no, they always crit. Hitmontop, yeah, Hitmontop gets smoked by the U-turn anyways. Man, that was such an insane Pokemon. But yeah, well played from my opponent. I definitely didn't play that very well. My early game I was pretty fine with, but I think I did throw in the late game with the Palafin. But yeah, GG's, and starting off with a loss is fine, but I'm sure I can come back. Thank you. Bye bye.